You know, it's been long everyone's favorite sector in the stock market, and lately it has once again been proving why. We're talking about technology stocks. The Nasdaq Composite, which is dominated by tech, closed at yet another record high today. It is now on track for its best year in a decade, as a matter of fact. The sector, as reflected by this ETF, is up more than 40% so far this year, and it's been helped by a 50% gain in semiconductor stocks and a double-digit rise in social media shares. As it happens, the Nasdaq was the only one of the market's three major indexes to finish higher today. The Dow fell by 102 points. We're back below 28,000. Nasdaq was up 20. The S&P fell by 1 point. Bob Pisani takes a closer look now at tech's big run.
The markets are clearly overbought, but there's not all that much worry out there, at least not yet. The major averages keep chugging away and hitting new highs almost every day. The S&P's been up 10 of 13 trading days this month, but the market technicians don't seem very concerned the market's getting too far ahead of itself. There's this fear of missing out. We call it FOMO down here, and that sparks some optimism about how we'll close out the year. That's another factor. So the technology stocks have been the big leaders in November, with the top 10 in particular having big gains way above the S&P 500. So, for example, just take a look. The S&P is up 3% in November. 7 of the largest tech stocks are doing even better than that. Apple's up 7%. Microsoft's up 5%. Only one tech name in the top 10, Cisco, is down on the month. You'd think that with all these big cap tech stocks moving so fast, there'd be some trepidation amongst market technicians. And everybody agrees the market's overbought, but nobody seems very worried about that. Some experts do expect to see some profit taking eventually, particularly if these big cap indexes keep pushing into record territory while the smaller cap indexes are lagging a little bit. But the momentum doesn't appear to be fading, especially not while any of this trade optimism is persisting and some belief maybe global growth is bottoming now. So the world doesn't seem to be dwelling on all these issues. There's a chance this run could go on for a while. Craig Johnson from Piper Jaffray, he's the technician there. He says he views signs of overbought conditions as a validation of a breakout, not a sign of a breakdown. He expects we'll see that for some time before any correction takes hold. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.